Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus. In unison. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And here's Shevchenko. Bergomi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Lahm. Now it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious and adventurous too.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Fernando Torres is a name that jumps out. At his absolute best, he's unplayable. That love of running behind defensive lines has always been his forte, and with the right service, he could absolutely thrive here.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Chance to shoot now! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There's the hit! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He saw the danger, and he went crashing in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the shot! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Messi. And here's Maradona. And the finish! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Scholes. And he was quick to react. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Torres. Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Scholes does really well to win the ball there. That's a shade optimistic. Maradona. And it's Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. That has been slung wide. In towards the middle.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Van Basten. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bergomi. And Araujo. Bergomi. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Torres. He's found the way through.
That was lovely, that.
Torres. No, there's no going past him this time. Throw it. Messi. Maradona chasing after it. Van Basten. Oh, that was vital. Maradona. Van Basten. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lahm. He could be in here. Adams gets across to intercept that. Rummenigge. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Maradona.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
That's Vieira. And it's Maradona. Now it's Messi. No, it's not getting there. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Lahm. Hernes. Shevchenko driving forwards. Bayer Leverkusen come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lahm. And it's Vieira. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his hand. Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shevchenko is herring after that one. Lahm wriggles his way through. Spread it left. Maradona. And it's Messi. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bayer Leverkusen do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now there's a fine ball. Messi is flagged offside. Bayer Leverkusen are making a change now. Maldini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Davis. It's Nedved! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And it's Nedved. Maradona. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Romario. He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nedved crosses. Can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And the comeback is complete.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Shot a goal! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Bayer Leverkusen have their third corner. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Can he put it away? They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Bayer Leverkusen go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Hoeneß. Davis. That's good play. Nice ball, and he's in here. And the shot! Oh, should have put that away.
Suarez is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Torres. Davis charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vieira.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get onto this? Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Short changes him with that pass. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There will be 4 extra minutes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Now it's Messi. Opts to play it back. Gilberto Silva. Passing nice and neat. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well read, nice interception. Oh, can he get onto this? Neymar. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what's he done? Great hit! Superb goal!
What a super start, a total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shot at goal! That's a decent clearance.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Gullit is flagged offside. pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. Keeper sees it all the way. Maldini cuts it out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Bergomi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Matthäus.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left here.
Hits one! Cleared without complication. There's the cross. They've scored! Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rijkaard. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Almost half an hour in now. Bergomi. Araujo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, Waters, how can he finish? He's got away with one there.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Lahm. Maldini. Here's Vieira. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Lahm. Maradona. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gullit just eases him off the ball. Lahm. Lahm, who's set up one goal so far. Couldn't squeeze it through. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, super find. And he's away. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Vietnam with the corner. They're first. Neymar goes short. Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lahm. Vieira. Rummenigge. And it's Messi. And Maradona. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Matthäus. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Gullit. Gullit looking to add to his goal. Neymar. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Number 13.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And the game has already resumed here.
Number 22.
This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bayer Leverkusen come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Could move up a gear here. Messi goes steaming forward. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Shevchenko. Messi. Bergomi. And here's Suarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He could be in here. Now it's Gullit. Gullit is on his own. And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Vietnam go into the lead. Gilberto Silva. And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Lahm. And they can counter here. Luis Suarez. Bayer Leverkusen really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And it's Rijkaard.
The attendance for this
Bayer
match was
Leverkusen perhaps contemplating their next change
71,550.
here. Mateus. Rummenigge. Now that's well seen too. Messi.
Bayer Leverkusen showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vieira. And it's Lahm. Oh, important interception.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's gone loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good for...
And the finish! He scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11.
Quite a thriller this
Messi.
one's become.
Number
Yeah, it's a
16.
very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Number 6. Nedved.
Hazard,
Number 4.
Bale,
Alphonso
steaming on
Davies.
goalwards.
Substitution in
Oh,
progress.
it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
He'll fancy himself from here. Bale! Oh, it's come loose. Maldini. Nedved. Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Davis. Gilberto Silva, spread it left. Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's fabulous. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Schmeichel is there to clear. 5 minutes left on the clock. Azar. Vietnam are looking to break at pace. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Rafael Leao. Always onto this.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Hazard, and here's Bale. Davis. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As
Shapes to shoot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Number 23.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kaká proves just a little bit too strong. Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Hullet. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Rodri, Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bayer Leverkusen are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Lahm. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Luis Suarez. That has not gone well. Kaká. Now it's Luis Suarez. Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Vieira. Maradona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. Fiddles it through.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase.
Now the finish! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Rijkaard. Messi in acres of space out wide. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Out towards the flank. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And they win it back again. Vieira. And it's Maradona. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Oh, that's well spotted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Moved on forwards. Vieira cuts it out. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Gullit. Araujo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bergomi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Vieira. And he's picked out the run. Rodri. Can he finish? Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Bayer Leverkusen go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today. Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. Lahm. Kaka.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Bergomi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. There's the hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Belgium are looking to go forward now. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Back into the middle. Bayer Leverkusen do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Substitution.
And it's Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Caught offside that time. Rodri. Shot a goal! It's a good footing. Kaka! No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Messi looks to get on the end of this. But here's Gullit. Pernis. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Luis Suarez. Bayer Leverkusen are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Kaká. Seedorf. Gently done. Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's found a way past. Real chance here. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Luis Suarez. Kaká. It's Seedorf. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gullit. Well, we expected better and so did he. Davis. Rodri. Seedorf. Oh, they can break here. Now it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pernis. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Gullit. And it's Messi. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Gullit just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Substitution for Belgium. Number 17.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 21. Gullit. Number 19.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Seedorf.
Davis.
Number 8.
He's picked his way through.
Coming on the field. Number 22.
Oh, great chance. Tries a shot. Got to be quick to recover this.
Number 18. Raphael Leão. Number 25.
And the finish! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
A case now of complete control. Bayer Leverkusen are closing in on a comfortable win. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pernis. Davis. He has found the way through. Delivers the ball. Decent hit! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Araujo. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. That has been cut short. Bale.
There will be 3
Rummenigge.
minutes time.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. He's a sharp little ball here. Tomiyasu gets over and intercepts. Rodri. Bale, and he's lost his man here. Great chance! Up he goes! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Bayer Leverkusen really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Messi clears, and now they can spring out of defence.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And it's Messi, over to the left. He's shifting through the gears here. That has been cut short. Lahm. Works it forward. Rummenigge looking to run onto it. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. Bayer Leverkusen are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's got Zoll. Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Bayer Leverkusen have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Matthäus. Rummenigge. Now it's Eto'o. And he's had a hit! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Eto'o brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Rummenigge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rummenigge. He's got the shot away! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Bayer Leverkusen are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi and Messi! Messi gets flagged offside. Bale goes steaming forward. Now it's Eto'o. Look at the space here. And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's another good win of the ball. And it's Maradona.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Stood up well to him there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot a goal! It's in! And they are right back within touch!
that looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So is this the start of a comeback? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's through here. Rummenigge has it
indicated.
out wide and in space.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Bayer Leverkusen are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Please be made aware that
Bayer
smoking is
Leverkusen
only
are
permitted
broadly in charge,
designated
but the
areas
contest
within
is
these
still
grounds.
alive at 3-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Karl-Heinz
That gets
Rummenigge.
things going for the second
Number
half.
21, Matthäus.
Bayer Leverkusen do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And he welcomes it in. Rijkaard makes the interception. Rummenigge. Rummenigge is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great chance here from position A1. Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, smashing header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Thuram. Vieira. And it's Eto'o. And it's Bale. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And through to the goalkeeper. Just eases him off the ball. Vieira. And here's Messi. He's gone for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number
Kawasaki
99,
Frontale have their
Eto'o.
second corner now.
Coming on to replace him is number 19, Suarez. Substitutions taking place.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Bale really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Vieira. Messi. Oh, shoot, shapes to shoot! Just about up to the hour now. Fiddles it through. And played right into his path. Face to... There's the shot! It's a goal! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So now the difference is 3.
Substitution.
Triol. Now that's well seen too. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Hullet. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Pirlo does really well to win the ball there. That's a nicely measured pass. Nedved. Nicely intercepted. Platini. Pirlo. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Thuram. Now Davis. Hermes. He has found the way through. Luis Suarez. Davis. Foot in. Davis got a long way forward to join the attack.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Big chance! Kawasaki Frontale have their third corner. Tries to get it clear. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Played out to the right. Davis puts his foot on the gas. Platini. And here's Bale. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And here's Messi. And it's Vieira. That's cause for mild irritation. Nedved. Davis picks it up out wide. He's found the way through. Oh, what a climb! No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Davis. It's a mighty effort! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. This time, surely! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Messi receives it in a real chance! He scored!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
They're still trying to make a game of this.
5 minutes to add. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the finish! Really well-taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty...
And we're done. Bayer Leverkusen can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Bayer Leverkusen definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
It is quite a scene here in this grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Vieira.
Vieira is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rummenigge. Oh, what a Rummenigge! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Oh, 2022, the year Lionel Messi reached his points of fulfilment.
The jewel in the crown, Peter.
And I wonder, Jim, watching it in Qatar, when you first got the feeling he was going to go all the way.
Well, I would say the game against Croatia, a goal and an assist against a team that had humiliated Argentina 4 years previously, and that 2022 tournament got off to the worst possible start. In a way, that made the end result even greater.
Felt like fate in a way.
Absolutely.
He gets big! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Gol del Bayer Leverkusen, convertido en el minuto 13, número 18.
Argentina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
And it's De Bruyne.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Araujo promptly onto that, and that is that.
Maradona.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
And here's Shevchenko. Bergomi. Messi, great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Foden. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Lovely bit of skill. Mendes gets a foot in here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lahm plays it in.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. Now Mbappe. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Messi. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koulibaly. And it's Messi. Foden. Real chance. He's got the shot away. He scored. Argentina are level.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And the counter is on. Lahm. Rummenigge. Rummenigge had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's De Bruyne. Neymar. Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball-watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Argentina take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi, and the shot! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Argentina clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Not the most accurate pass. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's a hit one! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, when it's pieced together as...
And the first 45 minutes are up.
Señoras y señores, beban con responsabilidad. Cualquier persona que parezca intoxicada o se comporte de manera inadecuada será expulsada. Muchas gracias. ¡Cambio!
There's the start of the second half. Bayer Leverkusen decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Bayer Leverkusen come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Neymar. Oh, super find. Rijkaard. Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Bruyne. And here's Neymar. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he's intervened well there. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he has a go! He scores! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That really